What's going on, everyone? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So today I want to discuss something that I've been wanting to talk about for maybe about a week or two. And this actually has to do with SMGs. Because as of right now, of course, we're kind of stuck in this SMG meta where everyone is using either the MX9 or the PP19 Bison. But it's for a specific reason. Of course, large caliber ammo plays a huge role in why these weapons can really be overpowered. And I feel like sometimes they kind of fuck it up when it comes to the balance of large caliber. Sometimes it won't even do anything like the BK-57. You literally feel no difference. And there are weapons where it makes such a huge difference, like the HVK, you know, it increases it to like its max damage being like 50. Like if you do hit up close, but of course, like mainly the normal damage that you're gonna get is like maybe 40 if you're killing at a mid range. So it's, you know, it's nothing really crazy, and they have their own drawbacks, right? You know, they have ADS speed penalties, they have recoil penalties, they also have, you know, ammo reduction penalties. With the HVK, we had a lower ammo penalty, which reduced it from 30 down to 25, and then eventually got nerfed down to 24. With the BK-57, the ammo more or less stays the same, but you do get some ADS drawback. So yeah, for assault rifles, it's a different story because, you know, they're more appropriately balanced compared to when you have large caliber for SMGs, where it seems like there's like literally no downsides at all. And look, in my personal opinion, I believe that large caliber should never be on SMGs for whatever reason. And that, like, I know that sounds like it would piss a lot of people off, especially if there's like a really weak SMG. But to be honest, it's the truth, because with the MX9 and the Bison, it increases their power just exponentially, almost to the point where they're stronger than every assault rifle and every LMG. I mean, think about it. When you use large caliber on the MX9, the damage goes up from like maybe 30 to like 46 or like 43 or something like that. That's more headshot damage than the Man of War, the strongest assault rifle in that category. And keep in mind, it's more fair for the Man of War because it does have a lower fire rate, like significantly lower than the MX9. But the thing is that the MX9 is almost as fast as the Fennec, and you're able to do like maybe 30 damage at medium to short ranges without any effort, without the recoil penalties or anything like that. In most assault rifles without high caliber, or large caliber as you would name it here, you would need to land all headshots in order to even manage a 3-shot kill. But for the MX9 with large caliber, all you have to do is just hit once in the head and the rest will just be a 3-shot kill no matter where you shoot in the body. I know, like, maybe some assault rifles with large caliber, I know the BK-57 definitely can't do that unless you're like hugging the person. And for the HVK, I mean, yeah, it's gonna be a 3-shot kill so long as you land at least 1 or 2 hits to the head. And keep in mind, like I said, there are drawbacks to having large caliber. For the BK-57, you have to worry about recoil, you have to worry about the ADS downside. But with the MX9, I think, it's like an 8% ADS downside, and that's pretty much it. There's no recoil downsides, there's no penalties for using a large caliber on that weapon. The Bison, I could say it's a little bit different. I mean, it might secure a 4-shot kill from maybe a longer range. But, you know, I'm talking about mainly the MX9, because the MX9 is perfect proof as of why we cannot have large caliber for any future SMGs. And remember, think about it, next season we're getting another SMG, the P90, and that thing has a ton of bullets. Can you imagine if they have a large caliber ammo option where maybe like the damage to the body would maybe be like 20 or 21 or something like that, but then the headshot damage is going to be like maybe 49 or something. It cannot be like that. I mean, there's a reason why other COD games in the past did not have large caliber for SMGs. I mean, if you go back into Black Ops 3, I don't think one of those SMGs has high caliber, with the exception of assault rifles. I think the assault rifles were the only ones that had high caliber. Even in Infinite Warfare, where they had a hollow point, it was only reserved for assault rifles. It wasn't reserved for SMGs. Yes, SMGs had FMJ, but it doesn't really have anything to do with damage unless you're shooting through a wall. But you get the point. They didn't have high caliber on those SMGs because they knew it would be a huge problem. But here we are where that's literally not the case, and SMGs have way more damage than assault rifles, and most of them actually, with the exception of maybe the HVK. I mean, something has to be done about that. We cannot have another large caliber, especially for the P90, which is going to have, I know, a substantial amount of ammo. And even in Black Ops 4, where they had SMGs that did have high caliber, it wasn't so bad to the point where it was completely broken or where you would kill people in 2 shots. It was a little bit more balanced. It just gave you just enough headshot damage so that you could actually have 1 less shot to kill. That's only if you hit a few times in the head. Here, all you have to do is just hit once and you've pretty much won the gunfight. I know there are some of you guys out there that use the hybrid mags for faster reloading, and I could respect you way more than people that use large caliber. Like I said, it's an overpowered ass SMG, and it was never like that in Black Ops 4. It did actually have high caliber from what I remember, but it did not have that same effect. It didn't affect it that greatly. And like I said, I know this is going to trigger some MX9 users, but it's the truth. We can't have something like that again. If not, the meta is going to be horrible for another season. What I think they should do for the large calibers that already exist for the SMGs, like the Bison, I mean, the Bison doesn't really need to be changed as much as the MX9, because I mean, the headshot damage for that weapon is like over 40, more than the Man of War. So I think they should at least lower it down a little bit so that instead of having 1 shot to make a 3-shot kill, it should be a 2-shot, or like, you know, shoot twice in the head and then shoot once in the body so you could score a 3-shot instead, because then it's just not fair. Or I don't know, just give it a drum mag, you know, have it replaced with a larger amount of ammo, with like maybe 50 or something. I don't know, that's just my opinion. But anyways, that's my whole take on this situation. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe for some more COD Mobile content, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.